Hey, what up, guys? It's your boy Marcel, or better known as One on Wonder. It is 2019 now. I have not spoken to y'all in like forever. So most YouTubers do this kind of video at the beginning of January to give out the game plan. But to be honest, I didn't have a game plan at the beginning of January. Um, so we're gonna kind of just make one now. So before we get started, I gotta just basically give you the breakdown of kind of what I haven't planned this year. So first things first, I just got back from my break. It was a long, amazing break from school, but I just finished my first week of school, and I kind of gotten the rundown of how this semester is gonna work. So how does that affect y'all? Y'all definitely saw the video last time of how last semester went and how hectic that was, but now, to be honest, it's gonna be even more hectic because I'm throwing in an extra element, and that's called work. Yes, I did finally get a job, so that's great. It's a blessing, but it's also a curse because I'm not gonna be able to have as much time to do YouTubing as possible. So that actually really sucks. But honestly, let's just sit down and think about it for a second. Have I really ever done one video after another in a continuous form? No, I have not, because I'm unorganized and I don't know. So one of the major differences that you're gonna see this year instead of last year is I'm gonna try to incorporate more sports into this channel. I play wheelchair basketball and wheelchair softball, for those of you who don't know, but I'm thinking about at least, talking to other athletes and kind of teaching y'all what other sports are kind of like, and maybe playing a game with them. I've already talked to wheelchair rugby people, and we're good to go. We just have to set up a time, so hopefully I don't break my arm trying to play with them, because these guys are really tough. Um, this year I'm gonna try to actually interview a Paralympian, so y'all know what it's kind of like to play in the Paralympics. That'll be kind of cool. I am actually gonna try to do like. Actually, I can't promise you this because I'm gonna try to take classes over the summer, so I don't know how wheelchair softball is gonna go. I'm gonna try to do wheelchair softball, but it's not the priority. You know how that goes. School is the most important thing. So I'm gonna try to do wheelchair softball, but y'all didn't really get to see wheelchair softball that much because I just like popped in during mid season or whatever. So I'm gonna try to show y'all kind of like some drills that you can do to prepare for wheelchair softball. So I'm also gonna try to do more stuff with y'all on Instagram. So if you have not followed me on Instagram yet, do that. I will be answering questions on Instagram. I did this a couple weeks ago, and it was a huge hit on my Instagram. So got a lot of questions answered, and so I think that's something I'll be doing more often. I'll try to give y'all guys a heads up on that on my videos, and be like, okay, I'm gonna do that on this date, so y'all will be prepared for it, and maybe ask me some questions, and hopefully I'll have the answer for them. One other thing I'm gonna start trying to do this year is I'm gonna try to get us some partnership, maybe with a company. I am actually working on that right now. I cannot tell you the company or anything crazy like that because it is still in the works. But hopefully we can maybe get a partner to help us out. Maybe I could give y'all a discount on some things. So hopefully, I'm gonna try harder on that. I think you guys deserve some special treatment. So let's see how that goes, and hopefully, maybe I'll succeed and partner up with Nike or something. I'm just kidding. Probably not Nike, but I'm gonna see what I can do for you guys. Maybe one other thing I want to maybe add to these videos sometimes is called, we're going to start a new thing called the question of the day. And we're going to do the first one here. And the first question of the day is from Megan. And she asked me, Marcel, what is your favorite part about college? So to answer your question, my favorite part about college is definitely the freedom. that I get, you know, in high school and middle school and elementary school. Super structured. You have to go from one class to another, and you barely get any free time in between. But in college, you don't have that. I actually only go to 4 classes. In high school, I went to 8 classes, and it's like, it drags you down and everything. But sometimes this freedom can be abused. That's why you see people drop out or get kicked out, is because they abuse this freedom and they don't go to class like they're supposed to. So, you know, it's a blessing and a curse. So I definitely love the freedom. I don't have to go to 8 classes a day. College is harder, but you do have enough time, I think, in the day to get what you need to do and maybe have some fun too. So I think college is great because of the freedom. If you want to be like Megan and have a question answered by me on this YouTube channel, all you have to do is DM me on Instagram and ask me a question. And if I think it's a really great question, I will put it up on here and I will answer it right here on this channel. So yeah, that's basically what I have planned, and just some bunch of other stuff. And so yep, that's basically the plan for 2019. If y'all would like to see some more stuff, this list isn't complete. If y'all would like to see more stuff, and if I approve of it, then I'll probably do it. So leave down in the comments or DM me on Instagram, and I'll give you that later. Tell me of some stuff that y'all would like to see. So definitely hit me up with that. With all that boring stuff out of the way, let's go to the next segment, which y'all all love. This is what y'all live for. This is what I live for, and it is called shout outs. Woo! So I love giving recognition to all my fans around the world, actually, because I actually now that I think about it, I do have fans around the world, which is kind of crazy. But yep, so first shout out actually goes to me because I'm amazing and I actually got the job. So nah, I'm just kidding, guys. The first shout out actually goes to my neighbor next door because she does help me a lot. She makes me amazing freaking cookies. So thank you for your cookies and thank you for everything. So shout out to you, neighbor. Mm. Oh my gosh, those are the best. Those are the best, guys. The best. Anyway, so thank you so much, neighbor, for giving me those cookies. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be trying to hit me up to get that cookie recipe. So I don't know how you make them, but they're like the best. So thank you again so much. Anyway, so back to the show, guys. Anyway, with all that other boring stuff out of the way, we can actually start on the actual video that y'all clicked on to watch. Sorry for everybody else who is not a subscriber. By the way, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, hit that bell, give me that thumbs up, tell everybody around, do what you need to do. Alrighty, so the last time that I uploaded video, it was about my college life and what it was like day to day, my morning routine, my night routine, and everything, to see, for y'all guys who don't know what college is like, to see a little bit more of, hey, you know, this is what a college student life is like. So I got a bunch of questions from y'all guys about, hey, do more about college, and I want to know what college is like and everything. So if you haven't seen that video yet, you should definitely stop this one and see those before you see this one. Anyway, so I'm going to be giving y'all guys some tips about how to succeed in college. So I was actually going to make this video later on, after I finished my first year of college, to give y'all some tips, but I decided, you know, oh, why not? I think it just makes sense since I just finished what college life is like, and y'all been asking a lot of questions to me. So I am going to just give y'all some tips. Yeah. Tip number one is definitely planner. I have definitely learned that I am definitely the worst person to stay organized and everything. So this keeps me in line. This is basically almost as important as the 10 Commandments here. This tells me what to do. Do I have class? What time do I have to work? And if I ever lost this, I don't honestly don't know what I would do. So I like my planner. It's pretty simple, but it gets right to the point. It just has a bunch of lines, and it tells me if I have to go to work, if I have to go to class. Bye guys. I gotta go to class. Anyway, guys, so I'm back. One more thing, just to wrap this whole planner thing up. One thing that I put in here is when to pay bills, because bills are super important in the adult world, and you do not want to forget that. So I usually put, pay phone bill on this day, pay electric bill, or just reminders when to call people. To be honest, I put, call mom on this day, call grandma on this day, because you go through life and then you start realizing, wow, I haven't kept in touch with people as well as I wanted to. So put in your planner and be like, okay, on this day I will call this person, and just spread it out. And then at the end of the month, you got to everybody. Everybody knows in your family that you are not dead and you are still alive. And it's good to keep in touch with people and just to see how they're doing. So I would definitely recommend a planner. I honestly don't remember where I got this. I think I got it from Amazon. Amazon is the best. So you definitely recommend getting the planner if you're going to college. So anyway, tip two, definitely whenever you're a busy college student, you don't really have time to cook during the weeks. So go on the weekend, pick one day and start prepping. And you don't have to be a chef to prep, but you do need some of these containers. What I do is I try to prep on Sundays. Today is Sunday, after practice or something. I will go home and I will just start cooking a bunch of stuff and just sticking them in these containers, because to be honest, whenever I come home, I'm tired, guys. Like, I don't want to cook. So definitely cook stuff when you can. Sometimes I make macaroni and cheese and I just stick it in here, put it in the fridge, and then a couple days later, or sometime during the week, I look in there and boom, wow, it's already made. I just grab it, eat it, and then go to bed. You saw how busy I was, and it's gonna be even worse this time around. So definitely do that. Also, you can get these. By the way, this is not sponsored. This is my mom actually bought this for me when I was in high school. This is actually pretty neat because it keeps hot stuff hot. So this is more for soups and stuff. And this thing has a spoon that is attached to it. You just take it off from here, little tiny spoon, unfold it, and you're done. Put it back, and boom, it's ready to go for the next day after you wash it, of course. So one thing I would definitely invest in is colored pens and highlighters. Colored pens and highlighters really help me focus in class and just remember like where in the lesson we are, I guess. There's a bunch of transition, it's a bunch of stuff all at once. So if we're changing topic or something, I change pens. And so whenever, it really helps me whenever I'm studying later on for the test and I'm learning about this section, and then I can see, oh, now we're talking about a different section. Now we're talking about a different section. I highlight different stuff that's important. This is actually kind of what my notes looked like last year. Sorry for the handwriting and everything. I know it's bad. One thing that you're going to have to also do in college, speaking of notes, is take out important stuff and leave the rest behind. What I'm talking about there is sometimes teachers are really random. We can be talking about anything in biology from, this was actually my business class, and we could have been talking about nonverbal communication to talking about his daughter that went to college in some big university and her favorite color is pink. Do I need to write that down? No, obviously not. Unless like he's a weird teacher and actually puts that on the test, I would probably fail that test. So some teachers are random, so you just have to really think about what they're saying and think about, is this important? Do I need to write this down? Why I'm saying this is because, guys, you cannot write everything down. You cannot, because you're focusing so much on writing everything down that you're not really comprehending on what you're doing. So I just take partial notes and, okay, hey, this is what I think I need to know exactly, and this is not what I need to know. But also, again, you can't get everything down. So what I would do is I would be friends with your table mates or your classmates or whatever, and compare notes. Hey, did you get this part? Was this important? They're like, yeah, I wrote this part down. I'm like, oh, dang, I didn't write this part down. And so you kind of compare notes, and that really helps if you become friends with your classmates and compare notes with one another and get basically the whole entire story. So I would definitely invest in colored pencils and highlighters. They are very helpful. Going on the whole classmate thing, I think it's super, super, super important to get to know your classmates. I know on the first day you're trying to get to know your table mates, but like try to expand, not just to your table mates, but just look around and like pay attention to everybody else during class too. Who raises their hand the most? Who seems to know a lot more about the subject than you, and become friends with that person. Like, ask them, hey, can you help me study? I'm really bad at this. I have to admit that I'm terrible at math, guys. I suck at math. I hate math, and math hates me. And so late in the game, I became friends with this girl named Bianca, and she has really helped me in math. And thankfully, this semester we're actually taking another class together in math. So like, I'm basically set for life. I'm just kidding. But you still have to do the work. Don't cheat off a sorry. Don't cheat or anything. But definitely ask for help and go to study groups together and ask them to teach you. There will be at least one or two lessons that you just don't understand. And whenever finals come around, it's gonna be key that you clearly understand what you were supposed to know that day. And especially, guys, if things happen, you're an adult, things happen, maybe your car broke down, maybe you're sick and you just cannot come to school, that's gonna really stink if you don't have any friends in class and to like catch you up on what you need to do. So definitely get their phone numbers too, or Snapchat. I usually get their Snapchat because I'm big with Snapchat. So I usually try to get at least my table groups or people around me their phone numbers or something. So if I miss something, just in case I'm not there, I can get caught up really quickly, and it's not gonna be what am I supposed to be doing and all that stress for nothing. You already have enough stress in life. You don't need to just add on to it for no reason if you can prevent it from happening. So yeah, that is tip number 3. Alright, before we get in the next segment, yes, I don't have my hat because I stopped this video and I went to do something, and then I don't even know where it is. I lost my hat. I don't know how, because this apartment is not that big. So, for hat, I think we should take a moment of silence. Hey, what up, guys? I am so sorry I didn't get like talk. That was super touching. I would have loved it. Anyway, guys, so we can do it. We gotta finish strong. Alrighty, so the final segment is email. Email is super duper 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 important. One of my goals this time around is to check my email way more often than I did my first semester. You can miss so much email from the school telling you important things, to your teachers emailing you and saying, hey, class is canceled, by the way. You can miss a bunch of things by not checking your email. I'm really bad at checking my email. I don't know why. It just, especially like since the school email is completely different from all your other emails. I'm terrible at checking my personal emails, like let alone my school emails. Alright guys, so to sum up all this video, I'm just going to go over all the main points that you need to remember. Number 1, get organized and get that planner. Number 2, save money, live better, and get those containers. Haha, Gotti, you thought I was going to say Walmart, didn't you? 3, take better notes by getting colored pens and highlighters. 4, keep updated by checking your email, every single one of them, including your school email. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. That is the end of this video. If you like this video, give me that big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. Hit that bell so every time that I upload a new video, you will not be a step behind. So that's it, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.